taking on the Detroit Lions. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go, set. Check white.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Gets through and now an opening. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions nothing. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Throwing on first down. Wagner. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Lions at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Wagner. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to him on first down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 99 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run now with Holmes. Able to, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security. And they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 25 yards that time. A give up the middle to Akers. And he lost the football. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one. So they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Wagner. There's a short one taken in by Alton. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. Oh, nice move. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Cam Akers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And
tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
52 blaster. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
10 cycles. Ready.
On the carry, it's Holmes.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
There's third and a few inches. They'll run with Holmes.
And he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
They'll give this to Akers running right.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looking to throw on second down.
Wagner, this ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Holmes.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Ready?
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Holmes.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run on first down. Holmes. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
154 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Ready?
On 2nd down now, it's Holmes. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Holmes. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly.
560.
On first down, it's Holmes. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
On second down, it's Holmes.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Hey, go steal. Magic. Hold quick.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Wagner. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun.
Wagner working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Ready. Cut, go. Hold the ball. Cut.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Eckler across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Lions first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. On the handoff, running left is Akers to about the 40-yard line.
But you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Wagner. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This is taken at the 18. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, Lance. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Holmes. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Wow, 185 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send Watson in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Holmes, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise there, JW inclining by a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
On 3rd down, Holmes. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. They'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Up the middle they go. It's Holmes. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll keep it on the ground. Holmes. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on it quickly once more.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Lance on the option left. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A rough go there on 3rd down. A loss of 4.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Lions off. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Wagner. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
St. Brown in motion right.
To throw on 3rd down. Wagner.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20.
So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Let's go.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Ready.
Now a handoff stuff up the middle. It's Holmes.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
12, 10.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Ready.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hut, hut.
Off of play action, here's Lance. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards the pickup there.
And the Packer first down.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try the left side. Holmes. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll send Watson in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Ready.
Lance looking to throw it.
Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 of the...
And this is going to be intercepted.
But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a give. Akers running.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here now, 3rd down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
This is 1st and 10.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Lions, the